Let's open up this part from this assembly. And one of the things that seems to bother a lot of people is what we call the top, front, or right side of a part. Now, I don't spend 2 minutes worrying about that because it's all relative. Imagine you are on the International Space Station. So what's up and what's down, as you're tumbling around through space, it's all relative. But anyways, let's say though that you want to change the view cube to some other orientation. So if I want this view, I'll click on that. If I want that to be my front view, now notice the coordinate system here. If I want that to be my front view, I'll right click and I'll set that as my set my current view as front. Now it changes it on the view cube, but it doesn't change the coordinate system. So that may bother some people. But it doesn't bother me. I don't really care too much about what we call top, front, or right side is. It's all relative. Now, the people that it bothers most is if they are going to be doing some kind of CNC programming. But if the person running the CAM software doesn't know how to reorient the coordinate system in the CAM software, they probably should get some more training because that's a fairly simple and common thing to do. The other thing is I prefer to do shaded with edges as I'm working because I think it makes it easier for me to work, and so I'll turn on shaded with edges. Now this isn't normally in the tools here, so I have to expand here and I have to tell it to show the visual styles. So now that's here. Now you can also get to that under the view tab. You could add that to the quick access, but I prefer to just have that right over here where I can get to it real quickly. One of the things that happens is, like for me, I just forgot what this bar is called, or somebody will accidentally close their browser bar. To get those back, if you go to the View tab and you go to the user interface, okay, so that first one that I closed, that's the navigation bar, and then to get the browser back, I can click here to get the browser back. So a couple of quick little tips about navigation, and when I save this thing, if I want a certain orientation, if I click on that corner or one of the corners, and then I'll tell it to set that current position as a fixed distance. And one other thing you might do is if I go to the top node and I go to iProperties on this, and I go to the Save tab, the preview picture that you get, you can tell it, you can save that at one point in time and capture that, or you can create your own image and import it so that the preview picture is oriented the way you want it if you're going by images rather than file names, because sometimes the file names or file numbers or part numbers can be a little more difficult to identify than just an image of the part itself.